Even before I married my husband, Kunle, my parents were very much against it. They couldn't get themselves to even attend, and that even made me hate them so much because I felt they actually hate me and wanted to destroy my marriage. Everything was going well in my marriage until I began to have series of miscarriage once I take in. My husband paid very deaf ears to the issue at hand like it wasn't his business. But what I always noticed was that he had the constant attitude of massaging my hips region, and then in about 2 hours, I'll have a miscarriage. I had more than everything I ever wanted as a married woman. Constant traveling and living the best life of a billionaire wife. My husband had a secret room upstairs that he had warned me a couple of times against entering, but I was beginning to plan how to enter that room and see for myself because he was acting very much suspicious coupled with my miscarriage. Annabelle, Annabelle, it was my husband's coarse voice shouting and calling me. I'm coming, sweetheart. Now I want to be sure that you've received the 50 million naira alert I sent you for your hair. I equally want you to stay clear of my personal room. My husband, what's so special about that room that you can't let me know about? I was becoming very much worried about everything, and he shunned me immediately. I asked him that question. Don't dare question me. Leave here now. I didn't even wait for him to repeat himself and rushed back to the kitchen thinking to myself about the next line of action. Kunle had traveled out for a month trip like he does every month, and I decided to try unlocking the secret room to see for myself what was inside it. It took me a whole lot of time before I could get the room open, and I almost fainted at the sight I saw. I was in total shock over what I saw. The secret room was more like a shrine with different sizes and types of carving inside it. I could see what looked like the skeleton of dead body that must have been sacrificed there. What even shocked me the most was seeing the skeleton of what looked like my mother-in-law's body. She suddenly became missing and all able to find her proved very impossible and abortive. I personally wanted to press that investigation further, but my husband asked me to stop. Oh God, so I've been living with not just a serial killer, but also a murderer who could take his own mother's life. This means that I'm not even safe and I can be killed at any time too. The dawn of realization came upon me at the instant that I was definitely gonna be used some days for the same ritual purpose. My eye suddenly caught a glimpse of a calabash with my pictures and different eggs inside it. Kunle was the cause of my miscarriages. What a miserable man. I cried out really loud just when I was still holding the egg and trying to find out the next thing to do. The door opened and Kunle walked in with a knife. I freezed at the instant as Kunle backed into the room looking all furious and ran like he was about to commit murder. I needed no one tell me that I was gonna be killed without a trace too. All I was asking for was just the divine intervention of God Almighty, as I already said my last prayer. Annabelle, how dare you try to flaunt my orders? Well, you've seen what you wanted, but trust me, you will not be alive to tell the story. Kunle's eyes were filled with rage already as he began coming close to me. It was obvious that he was bloody thirsty. Don't do this to me, Kunle. I decided to clean this whole house, including this room. But trust me, no one is gonna hear about this, please. I was already shedding tears because I knew that my future wasn't sure anymore. And Kunle was definitely gonna to waste my life like the other before me. Such a beautiful life, my dearest Anna. But it won't save you this time around. I have the ability to see everything happening in this house behind my back. I kept emphasizing on you not opening this door ever because I knew the days you would come towards this door handle and try to open it. I ignored you till now, but trust me, you would tell the best part of the story in hell. It was grinning mischievously and devilishly, like a kid being fed candy. I summoned courage from only God knows where, and I confronted him. I can only kill my flesh and not the soul, but I put it to you that your hand will be miserable. You'll beg for death, but you won't get it. The atmosphere was heated already, and I could sense anger and pure disdain in the facial expression of Kunle. I teleported all the way from India back to Nigeria here. Do you know what that cost me? It cost me 10 years from my life. Wait, the egg in your hand, how did you get it? Put it down quietly, please. If not, I will die if it fall from your hand. I was surprised at the sudden turn of events. I had even forgotten that I picked up an egg from that calabash before it barged in. No, I will do no such thing. I blurted angrily and broke the egg on the ground immediately. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for the concluding part of this sweet episode movie. Thanks for watching.